Okay, so going into this, my only knowledge of The Invisible Man came from the campy version starring Kevin Bacon and directed by legendary director Paul Verhoeven. Worship him, worship him, worship him. Or the terrible version in the abysmal League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, both of which I would describe as fun, campy, or unwatchable, depending on my mood or blood alcohol level. The Invisible Man, 2020, is not campy, and it is certainly not unwatchable. How could it be? It comes from Blumhouse. Worship him, worship him, worship him. My most favourite studio working today. It's directed by the guy who made the seriously awesome Upgrade, and it stars Elizabeth Moss off of The Handmaid's Tale, a show I used to really like, but is just now veering into shark jumping renewed once too often for its own good territory. Anyway, The Invisible Man, 2020, reminded me a lot of 2018's Unsane, where you find a traumatised woman dealing with the artifacts of an abusive relationship, trying to put her life back together after a series of events made theoretically better by the fact that her abuser has apparently committed suicide and left her a large inheritance. But is he really dead? And more importantly, is this film a part of the much mocked Dark Universe? Short answer, maybe? Kind of? Look, it's easier for me to explain the plot of the Matrix sequels than it is to explain the Dark Universe.
The function of the One is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the Prime program.
At the moment, but as far as I can puzzle out, and believe me, this isn't easy, the Dark Universe of the blasphemous non-Brendan Fraser Mummy and Dracula Untold is dead. Now, instead, it will be an umbrella term that encompasses films featuring universal monsters and original ideas. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is a standalone film that will share an overarching brand name with other standalone, hopefully low-budget, horror films. I think. But back to The Invisible Man, 2020, and you could feel the tension radiating from almost every single frame as you try to work out if a seemingly empty frame is actually empty or not, which would lead into the film's central themes and also the film's main weaknesses. We know there's an invisible man running around the film. Let me put it another way. Imagine if instead of being called The Invisible Man, it was called The Invisible Man ? That could then lead into the psychological mystery of whether or not our lead is truly being stalked by someone that no one can see, or if she's having some sort of psychotic episode. But no, instead of going the psychological horror route with a possible monster, which I would have recommended, we go the monster movie route, which just makes the first half of the film tense, but not as tense as it could have been, and the second featuring loads of actors throwing themselves around the set. I mean, this film is still tense, well acted. It's a shame that no one ever gives awards to horror movies, otherwise Moss would be a shoo-in for something, but I just feel that with an air of mystery and uncertainty, this film would have been better. Other than that nitpick, I love this film. Low budget is the way to go for horror. It always was, because you don't need a lot of money to throw actors around a kitchen set or cover some poor sod in latex. You just need a great concept, good actors, a director who knows what they're doing, a budget that isn't too high, and you're good to go. In short, you just give your property to Blumhouse, then step back and watch the cash come rolling in. So I definitely think that you should see this. But what did you guys think? And which horror monster movie do you most want to see back on the big screen? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, it's been a dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.